The first football Sunday of 2023 is in the books, and as expected, it was an absolutely amazing day, jam-packed with lots of big plays, and of course, it also left us with plenty to talk about. We're very excited to bring you this latest Touchdown Kingdom video, as it's the first of many in our new Biggest Takeaways series. Expect to see videos just like this every week after Sunday football is wrapped up, where we break down 5 of the biggest talking points and takeaways from each week of NFL football. Now, if you're new here at Touchdown Kingdom, please consider hitting that subscribe button and liking the video if you enjoy it. We would also love hearing your thoughts and takeaways in the comments section below. With that being said, let's get into our 5 biggest takeaways from Week 1 of the 2023 NFL regular season. The proud sponsor of today's video here on Touchdown Kingdom is BetUS. Now, if you haven't heard of BetUS, they are one of the leading platforms for online betting, offering a wide range of sports betting and casino games. They have an incredible variety of betting options on a ton of different sports. You can do so much on BetUS, including pregame bets, parlay live bets, and player prop bets. BetUS is offering a 125% sign-up bonus when you click the link in the description. For example, if you made an account and deposited $100, BetUS will give you $225 to play with on their site. For any questions, check out any of the BetUS customer support options through live chat, email, and phone support. So please visit BetUS, sign up using the link in the description, and start betting on your favorite sports and games today. Number 1, the Chiefs might be in trouble without Travis Kelce. The Kansas City Chiefs just took a bad loss to start the year, losing in a home upset to the Detroit Lions. They clearly struggled without star tight end Travis Kelce, who missed the game due to a knee injury. With Kelce gone, it was up to the rest of the Chiefs pass catchers to pick up the slack, and they fell way short. There were many missed opportunities to make plays down the field, and dropped passes were particularly brutal. Wide receiver Kadarius Toney had a very bad game. He was targeted 5 times and only came away with 1 reception for 1 yard. The worst moment of all was when a ball bounced right off his hands and into the arms of Lions defensive back Brian Branch, who ended up taking it to the house for a Lions pick 6. Without Travis Kelce, it seems like the Chiefs have lost a piece of their identity on offense. Now, anything is possible when Patrick Mahomes is your quarterback, but Kansas City is definitely missing a spark without their Hall of Fame tight end. Number 2, the Falcons might have one of the best running back duos in football. The Falcons soundly beat the Panthers at home 24-10 on the legs of their 2 young running backs. Second-year back Tyler Algier was very impressive. He was given most of the red zone rushing opportunities and definitely made the most of them, totaling 75 yards and 2 touchdowns on the ground. One of his most impressive plays of the day was a 3-yard rushing touchdown where he seemed to make something out of nothing. He ran into a wall of linemen, managed to maintain his footing, bounce to the outside, and dive inside the pylon for a score. But the highlight of the day didn't come from Algier, but rather from rookie running back Bijan Robinson. Robinson was the highest taken running back out of any in this past draft, and he certainly proved why. On one standout play, he caught a pass in the flat, instantly stopped on a dime, and sent a pursuing defender flying to the turf. He then split through 2 more Panthers and ran into the end zone for 6. It was a very fitting first NFL touchdown for such a highly touted young player. It feels safe to expect many more plays like that from Bijan Robinson this year. Between Robinson and Algier, the Falcons might have one of the best young running back duos in the NFL. Number 3, the Cincinnati Bengals fall flat to start the year. The 100th ever Battle of Ohio took place between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Cleveland Browns, and it did not yield the result that most people expected. The Bengals were favorites heading in, but the Browns were the better team from the first snap. The Bengals offense struggled to get anything going all day long, and quarterback Joe Burrow finished with just 82 passing yards, hitting just 14 out of his 31 passing attempts. On the flip side, Deshaun Watson didn't have a career game, but managed to throw for a touchdown and run for another as well. The Browns defense did not give up a single touchdown to Cincinnati, and the final score was 24-3 Browns. There's lots of football left to be played, but a division loss this bad, this early into the season is definitely not how the Bengals wanted to start their year. It seems like the AFC North will definitely be a fun division to keep an eye on in 2023. Number 4, the 49ers look like the most complete team in all of football. The San Francisco 49ers took a trip to Pittsburgh to take on the Steelers and absolutely dominated. The final score was 30-7, and the 49ers were firing on all cylinders. Their defense got after it, tallying up 5 sacks and 2 interceptions on the day, but the story of the game was Brock Purdy and the electrifying Niners offense. Purdy finished with an impressive stat line, completing 19 of his 29 pass attempts for 220 yards and 2 touchdowns without throwing an interception. Fourth-year wide receiver Brandon Ayuk had a monster day, totaling 8 receptions for 129 yards and 2 touchdowns. And if that isn't enough, running back Christian McCaffrey was explosive as always and had a huge day on the ground. He ripped one for 65 yards all the way to the house and totaled 152 yards on the day. The 49ers have so many different ways that they can beat you, and they'll certainly be one of the favorites to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl. That brings us to our 5th and final takeaway. Tua Tagovailoa and Tyreek Hill might be the best quarterback-wide receiver duo in football. The Dolphins hung on to beat the Chargers in a high-scoring shootout, 36-34, and their passing attack was absolutely insane. Tua Tagovailoa finished the game with a whopping 466 passing yards and 3 touchdowns. He clearly has a favorite target. Wide receiver Tyreek Hill was targeted 15 times, more than double that of any other Dolphins receiver. Hill finished the game with a remarkable stat line of 11 receptions for 215 yards and 2 touchdowns. He is truly a freak and remains just as fun to watch as he's always been. He had a monster season last year and is already on pace to do even better in 2023. Although their defense did let up 34 points, the Dolphins will be in every game as long as Tua is throwing to Tyreek. We hope you enjoyed this latest video from Touchdown Kingdom. As always, please like the video if you enjoyed and consider subscribing to the channel to stay up to date with all of the latest and greatest NFL content. Most importantly, don't forget to leave your thoughts on Week 1's biggest takeaways in the comments section below. Thank you, everybody, and we'll see you in the next one.